Throw your bomb. Bomber.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, we're really gonna do this.
I think she likes it.
Oh, guys!
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I got her. She dead, dude.
The
Good
popper
eye.
of good. Let's
Oh
go.
man, that was great.
Reginald here. I'm going to help you understand whether or not you want to buy Darktide in the current state of the game, and I'm going to do so real fast for you, and then we can jump into a little discussion if that's your thing. So, maybe you're a PC gamer or an Xbox gamer, and you're wondering, should I buy this video game? Is it worth my money? Is it going to be fun? Am I going to enjoy myself? And I'm going to give you a real, simple, straightforward answer. Yes, absolutely. And look, I'm not saying there are no problems in the game. There are problems in the game, like the crafting system still kind of blows. But frankly, you're not here because of the exciting crafting system. The classes are really cool. They've done something unique with that feels awesome. And what matters is this is a game for people who like to play the video game and get challenged by the video game. If you want to play a game and have a really fun, incredibly intense experience that is cool and fun with friends and you're just doing all sorts of crazy stuff all game long, that's what this is. In fact, it's my belief that this game offers the literal best combat experience of any video game I have ever played. This is not, I'm going to acquire the best loot in the world, the game. This is, I'm going to play my video game and it's going to be awesome. That's the kind of video game this is. So if that's your thing, play this video game. I told you I could be brief. But there is one subject I feel is worth touching on, which is just what it is that's not good about the game that you're going to have to learn to deal with. The crafting system in the game is bad. There's no real story to the game either, and you can't solo play yet, though maybe someday that'll come along. But, you know, bugs get fixed, server issues happen. We all know that it's gaming. The real problem the game has is the crafting system. You're just never going to have a pleasant experience with it, and you're going to have to accept that if you get into this game. You're never going to get the perfect weapon you want. You're never going to get the perfect roll you want. You might be getting lucky once in a while and get something really great, but don't count on it. And it takes a long time to acquire really good gear, and it's just kind of a pain. But you don't need amazing, ultra, extra good gear to win the game. I ran a game not that long ago with some bros from Reginald's Redemptionists, and we did an all gray gear, sub 330, or if we could find it, like just literal trash garbage run on Damnation. The four of us cleared it handily with no real issues. It's entirely about skill. Yes, the breakpoints can change, and that can make it a lot easier, at least when, especially when you hit like the top difficulty of the game. You know, you're playing like Orc Maelstrom or something. Yes, those breakpoints matter. But if you just want to get into the game and be playing at the part of the game that's the most alive, which is Damnation, which has the most enemies and the most fun and the most chaos, then yeah, you're going to get good enough gear to go do that by the time you're in level 30, and you're going to get good enough gear to do that by the time you're level 35, and it's like, you're fine. Don't worry so much about the special gear. But it does kind of blow that it's so hard to acquire stuff and customize it the way you would want to. All right, I want to circle back to the good part because I really want to stress the point that this game is a video game that's really fun to play, and the crafting system is a sad, bolted-on disaster. And you know, you have to interact with it a little bit, but it definitely isn't the whole game. Being that I'm on the internet, I sometimes listen to other people talk about stuff too. So I was listening to Asmongold go over a review of Starfield and its various problems. The first thing that jumped out at me was that in this video review of Starfield, the melee combat blows. It's terrible. You just basically have light attacks. There's no such thing as heavy attacks. There's no combos at all to get into. It's uncomplex and boring and terrible. That's not the case in Darktide. Darktide's combat is so interesting and intricate and so complex that I literally got my channel started by just talking about how to use one weapon. And early in the game, it's not going to matter that much to you because you're just going to spam light attacks, or maybe you figure out some heavy attacks or whatever. You'll spam stuff. But as you get better at the game, you start to learn there's a lot of complexity under the surface that you can take advantage of to eke out a little more efficiency. And that's what makes this a really fun experience. But the other thing he said that jumped out at me was this.
And my goal will be to never actually do the main story. Yeah. Never do the main story. I don't even know who the characters are. Yeah, literally have no idea. I have so much more fun doing that. Any faction, maybe in my world, I'll see if I can just kill every single NPC in the game. Like, I'll go to the Crimson Fleet, kill everybody at the Crimson Fleet. Go to the United, like the fucking Navy, kill everybody at the Navy. Just fucking kill everybody and everything. And that's it. The main story doesn't even end. I don't know.
And bro, like, I vibe that big time. But why are you doing that in a game like Starfield, which is really not going to have good combat in the first place? or in a game like Cyberpunk, which the combat's okay, but kind of soggy, you know, it's got real spongy enemies. Instead of just coming to the game that is like purpose built for just, I'm gonna kill everything. In an average game of Damnation level Darktide, I'm killing like, I don't know, like the team is killing like 3,000 enemies. That's a lot of fighting to go through in a half hour, and it's awesome, and it feels awesome the whole time. So like, why bother with, I'm gonna shoot like one guy after I fly to a planet, or maybe 5 guys or whatever? Why not just go play the video game that is all about the combat? Because that's what this is, and it's a good time. You can have a lot of fun doing it. And that's really it. I think this game is at a state now where I'm just happy to recommend it simply without a lot of extra stuff. If you want to see what the game used to be like, I did a much longer review. It's I think an hour long. And you know, things have been updated since then in a good direction. It's, again, it's not perfect, but most of the things that were like my big major complaints have actually been resolved. And now the game is just in a pretty good spot. And if you want to know whether or not the gameplay itself is going to be fun, I do post some gameplay content as well as discussions about various weapons and how to use them on my channel. So subscribe, like, you know, go check it out, that kind of stuff. And I will be seeing you around. Thank you so much for visiting, and I hope to see you out there. Oh, and newbies are always welcome to come join. I'm happy to show them the ropes. Bye.